What does not kill me makes me stronger.
You have discovered the Becoming Übermensch podcast. Becoming Übermensch is a resource for personal growth and transcendence based on the radical teachings of Friedrich Nietzsche.
What if you could change everything? What if your life didn't have to be frittered away on drudge work, empty observances, uninspiring pastimes and shallow pleasures? What if you could discover the real meaning and significance of your individual existence? What if you came to believe, to know, that your joy was itself the justification of all existence? The human is the most exceptional animal. Yet it is too often an enemy to itself, smothering its own light, stifling its own song, throwing a pall of shame over its most potent energies. This poor creature dreams of release from the comfortable but mundane bondage to which civilization condemns it, yet it is terrified of its potential for freedom. It yearns for a modicum of control over its fate whilst being oblivious to its potential for extraordinary power. Each of us has moments when we gaze upon the vastness of the stars, all too conscious of our smallness and the brevity of our lives, and we are haunted by questions for which no answers seem to be forthcoming. But there are answers. Friedrich Nietzsche, the iconoclast philosopher of the will to power, calls you to adventure. You are to create yourself, to, quote, become who you are, unquote. To transform yourself into the architect and artist of your own destiny. In his provocative and enigmatic ideal of a new and unprecedented kind of being, the superhuman Übermensch, Nietzsche ignites a flaming beacon to guide those who have the will towards their own self-overcoming. I'm Jimmy. I'm a behaviour change expert, and I've got over 20 years of experience in leading teams to help thousands of people make positive changes to their lives using techniques based on scientific evidence. Following some personal tragedies that were a catalyst for nearly a decade of intensive study and experiment, I'm going to lucidly interpret for you Nietzsche's complex but extraordinary philosophy, making it both intellectually accessible and practically actionable. Don't worry if you know nothing about Nietzsche. This podcast can be considered, at the very least, a primer in his thought, though I do hope it can be much more than that. If, on the other hand, you are familiar with Nietzsche's ideas, I am confident that you will find here something fresh, perhaps even something unprecedented. Subscribe now and join me on a journey into the heart of strange and hidden worlds, worlds of frightening abysses and exhilarating summits. Nietzsche's teachings provide a singular opportunity for realizing your highest possibilities, for creating a life overflowing with every kind of abundance, for vanquishing the nihilism of modern life. In them lies the formula for absolute affirmation, to want it all, to love it all, to be able to declare an impassioned, unhesitating, eternal yes to your life and to the universe.